Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Seth, aka Nubical, and today I'm going to teach you how to mod Scoot. Scoot just got an update. They are now in the early access on Steam. I had a lot of fun playing this game in the first video that we did. Been excited to get back to it. So, let's go. Alright gang, welcome back to the channel. I've been excited to get back to Scoot. The first video gameplay that I did of it, it was a lot of fun, and I've been waiting for an update so I can make another one. If you guys want to check out the first video, I'll put a card up here. Watch this video first. Alright, Scoot has made its way from itch.io over to Steam Early Access, and if you're like me and you purchased it before it made the move, and you want to know how to get your Steam key, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So here is the mattcole.itch.io Scoot page. I'll have the link for this in the description. Basically what you're going to want to do is come here, make sure you're signed in. If you've already downloaded the game before, or you've already purchased it and you want to get that Steam code, you're going to go to my library here, and then things you own, I'm going to click download. Now as you can see under the download button there is a claimed Steam key. It's got it right here. I've already linked my Steam account and installed the game through Steam, so I can't show you that part of it, but basically it'll just pop up a dialog box and you just log in with Steam and it connects the accounts and you're good. If you want further instructions on how to do things in Scoot, they do have a Discord server. I'll put the link to that in the description down below. He has a channel on how to redeem these Steam keys as well. So next thing we're going to do, I'm going to teach you how to mod Scoot. First thing you're going to want to do is get the Unity Asset Bundle Extractor, or UABE for short. So we're going to head over to Google, type in UABE releases, and it's this top link right here. I'll have that down in the description box below. Make it easy for you. You can pick the 64 or 32-bit depending on your machine. Mine's a 64-bit, so I'm going to grab that zip. You can use whatever zip software that you use. I've got 7-zip. You guys might have WinRAR or some other one. I'm going to extract the files. I'm just going to go to desktop for simplicity's sake. And I do want to point out real quick, guys, you do want to go ahead and install Scoot on Steam before you do this. Once you've redeemed the key and everything, make sure you install it, and it should say play here. Once you do that, you can move on to the modding. Alright, and you can see where we extracted the folder. We got Asset Bundle Extractor right here. We're going to run that. Alright, so we got Unity Assets Bundle Extractor open. We're going to go to File, Open. And the trick I always show everybody to get to the local game files on your system is to right click on the game in the Steam library, go to manage, and browse local files. So once we got that pulled up, we're going to go to Scoot data, and here are all the assets. This is the files that we're going to be tweaking in the UABE in order to mod the game. So here on the Scoot Discord, I want to shout out to Zero Swang. This is handy. I will copy and paste this in the description of the video as well. It is a guide on which assets you need to change to mod certain pieces of gear in the game. I'd like to make a shirt. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put my logo on a shirt. So now we want to go back to the UABE software. We're gonna go to File, go to Open, and we're gonna navigate to that. I believe that's on my C drive. Program files x86, Steam, Steam apps, Common, Scoot, and Scoot data. Now we're in there. This is where we need to be. To mod the character, we want shared assets too. Alright, so we're just going to select that one here and click open. We want to go down to the very bottom here. This one seems to work. I don't know much about this, but it seems like it's the most up-to-date database from what I'm reading here. Let's use that. And then you're going to see this screen, the assets info screen. In here you can scroll through. This is all the game files, all the assets in this file. So we want to change the shirt. So I'm going to come over here to the Discord. Again, I'll have this pasted in the description down below, but we want to change the shirt. So that's going to be the Rider Top Defeat. I'm just going to copy that straight from there. We're going to go back to the UABE here. Go to View, Search by Name, and paste that in. And click OK. And that's going to bring us down here to the one we want, Rider Top Diffuse. Alright, now that we have the asset that we want to mod selected, what we're going to do is we're going to export this out as a PNG so we can edit it in our photo editing software, make our custom shirt. To do that, guys, we're going to go to the plugins button right here. Make sure you got the right one selected. Go to plugins and export to PNG. Let's click OK. We're going to set up a folder for this. New folder. Call this Scoot. And we're going to go in here. Since we are modifying the base game files, if you don't want to potentially run into the problem of messing up your game and having to do a complete reinstall, I would suggest making a backups folder where you can put these untouched game files. I'm going to make a gear folder as well for my modded gear, and we're going to save this asset. Since it's the unmodded game file, we're going to put that in the backups right here. Now we can open it up in GIMP or Photoshop or whatever you use and start to edit that. Let's go to where we saved it. Scoot backups. Gonna right click that, gonna open with GIMP. Alright, so as you can see, this is the default shirt here, and this is our template. You can literally just do black over this and have a blank canvas, but I'm gonna go even simpler than that. I'm gonna go over here and grab my logo, and that's gonna be huge. Look at that nose, that's schnoz. Look at that schnoz right there. Smell me? Alright, so we're just gonna drop my big face on there, my big logo, and shrink it way down, get it to right about the right size where it's going to fit on the shirt here. But I want to cover that logo completely so it's not showing. That looks about right. Alright guys, and if you don't know, when I film these things, I figure it out while I'm filming. That way if I hit any snags, I can point those out to you guys. And if you're using GIMP like me, when I tried to export this custom shirt, it was in black and white. What you're going to want to do to fix that is make sure you have the shirt template layer selected. Come up here to image, go to mode, and make sure you put it on RGB, and then you just export. Make sure it's in the gear folder. We're going to export it right there, replace, and boom, we got our custom shirt, baby. Now let's get it in the game. We're going to want to go back to the UABE software. This time we're going to want to go to plugins. Instead of exporting it out, we're going to want to go to edit and click OK. This box is going to pop up here. You want to come down to the bottom where it says texture and load that. This is the backups. We're going to go into my gear folder here and pick that modded shirt. Once we do that, we're going to click OK. Alright, and now we should have our custom shirt on our scooter, not skater, on our scooter in the game. Alright gang, so we're almost done with modding the assets. There's one thing I want to call out real quick. Go into the Scoot data folder here. As you can see down here, here's all your assets. What I would recommend doing here, since we edited number 2, I'm going to make a copy of that, and then I'm going to come over here to the Scoot folder I created, and I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call this stock assets. Alright, and this will be my backup of the original game file. I'm going to make another one, another new folder called modded assets. We're going to come over here. We've already replaced the shirt, right? So now what we need to do is save. Go to documents, find that Scoot folder we made, and this will be our modded asset. We're going to save it here. So I don't know why guys, but when I exported that, it saved it as shared assets 1, even though I opened shared assets 2 in UABE to edit. So I'm going to go ahead and take a copy of shared assets 1 as well and stick it over here in my stock assets right here. And then from there, we're going to take this modded asset that we saved. We're going to drag it into the game files here and replace file and destination. Alright, so now we should have the asset injected into the game that has our modded shirt. Now next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to get custom maps and put them into your Scoot game. We should still have this window open. If you don't, go to the Steam library, right click on Scoot, manage, and browse local files. We're going to come in here to Scoot data again. This time we're going to go into the streaming assets folder. And right here there's a folder right here there's a folder called map saves. And let's pick up a map to put in here. Alright, over on the Scoot Discord they have a channel called map sharing. Scooter XL. This one looks like a cool name. Here's what we're going to want to do. You're going to go where you downloaded that file, take it over, and just drag it over to your map saves folder right here. Boom. Now we should have that in the game. Guys, I'll have an invite link to the Scoot Discord in the description down below so you can pick up maps and stay up to date on everything new with Scoot. We put in a custom t-shirt. We got a custom map. Let's fire up Scoot, see if this worked. Let's go play. Culture Park. We are in a custom map and we got the custom shirt right here. So the modding was successful. We did it. Alright gang, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope that this tutorial helped you out. and I hope that you're enjoying your time in Scoot, making custom gear, playing custom maps, all that good stuff. If you'd like to see me do more videos on Scoot, let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, if it helped you out, hit that like button. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. I make Skater XL content, session content, Scoot, any kind of indie game having to do with skating or scooting or anything like that. I'm probably going to cover it. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you get notified when I upload and when I live stream, which I do on Wednesdays and Saturdays on my YouTube and Twitch channels. I hope to see you there. With all that out of the way, my name is Seth, aka Nubical. I'm going to see you guys on the next video. You already know what it is. Bye.